Today we're going to be talking about how to increase your maintenance calories and stay lean. What happens after you hit your fat loss goal and you get as lean as possible. Today we're going to be discussing rebuilding your metabolism. What's up everyone? It's Anthony from AB Fitness Center, where we help you to lose body fat, gain muscle, and get stronger. Today, like I said, we're covering everything with this, so we're going to dive right in. But before we forget, make sure you hit that subscribe button. This way you never miss a beat and you get real life, applicable fitness information without the fluff. So, unfortunately, you can't, once you get as lean as possible, you can't maintain that leanness on that low of calories for a long time. It's just not gonna happen. And as we diet, as we get leaner and leaner, we have to bring our calories down and down in order to actually get you there. So once you get to that level where like, okay, I'm happy with how much I've lost, I feel like I look good right now, I'm ready I'm good, I'm happy. What happens next? Well, now what we need to do is rebuild your metabolism, but we need to do it in a way that keeps you as lean as possible. So first and foremost, we need to find and get back to the maintenance level of calories. So how do we find your maintenance level? We find your maintenance calories by monitoring the scale and the way you look. Right? So let's just say you stop dieting at 2,000 calories. I don't know, I'm just throwing a number out there. You stop dieting, that's the lowest point you had to bring your diet to. You're having 2,000 calories every day. So now what happens is, where do you go from here? So what I would do from here is I would slowly walk them up a little bit. So I'd probably go up maybe 100 calories. And then I'd wait and I would see what happened. And then your body would kind of level up to that and kind of maintain that level. So now you're maintaining a lean physique at 2,100 calories. And that's good. And by doing that, you've effectively improved your metabolic rate. So that's good. That's what you want. The problem is most people don't have the patience for this. This takes time. I would say however many weeks it took you to get as lean as possible, it's going to take you that many weeks, maybe plus a little bit more, to be able to build up your metabolism to the point of actually taking in a decent amount of calories and staying the same leanness. So most people, when they focus on rebuilding their metabolism and building up their maintenance calories, they focus on just the scale. But the scale is just a tool. The key with this is you need to be monitoring with the most effective tool, your eyes. You need to be watching, okay, do I look a little more blurry? Do I feel not as tight as I was before? And you're gonna need to manipulate things. Typically, your protein and your fat intake is really not going to be the thing that's going to manipulate the way you look so much. It's mostly going to be that carbohydrate intake. So we need to really focus on building that back up slowly. So it takes some time. All right, so don't watch the scale. Forget what the scale says. Just look at the mirror and use that as the gauge. But you need to also, I shouldn't say forget the scale, because you need that too. You need to be able to monitor that, so this way you don't see any insane spikes. So for example, if you're at 2,000 calories, and you jump right to 2,200 calories and you notice the scale shoots up, you need to scale that back down so you're back to that level where you were before. The key is to maintain that same weight, but also to visually see where you're at in the mirror and say, okay, I added a little bit more carbs this week, I'm looking a little more blurry, I might need to scale that down. But you have to do this. This is so important because one, it's gonna increase your metabolic rate, which means that you're gonna be staying as lean as possible on the most amount of calories as possible, which is really good, and it's much more maintainable to maintain that lean physique. But also then when you shift into a muscle building phase, you're gonna start on a higher calorie level. And then when you wanna diet back down again, you're gonna be at a higher calorie level. So this way, every time you go through that, you're able to diet on more and more calories every time. So it makes losing fat and fat loss a lot easier. So you need to focus on that. So remember, like I said, you're gonna have to have patience for this. This is not something that happens overnight. So here's the trick. How do you increase your maintenance calories and stay lean? You gotta do it slowly. 50 to 100 calories, give or take, every week depending on the person. As long as you don't see changes so much in the mirror and so much on the scale, you're good to make that next jump. But do it slowly. It's okay to take 1, 2, even 3 weeks at the same calorie level. And if you start noticing, like I said, things start blurring over, maybe your abs don't look as sharp, or maybe your arms don't look as sharp as they did, pull the calories back just a little bit and then wait and have patience and wait and build and build and build. Your metabolism will catch up to that level, and then you'll eventually get to the point where, okay, now this is my new maintenance level, and I have to build on top of that. Trust me, doing this for so many years, I've increased my metabolic rate. I'm able to lose body fat now, and again, everyone's different, but I'm able to lose body fat on anywhere between 28 to 3,000 calories. You know, again, that's a decent amount of calories to be cutting on. So you need to be in that ballpark for that. I think that's the best way to go about it for rebuilding your metabolism every time and having more calories to eat, and ultimately enjoying life, eating more food, staying lean, getting gains. All right, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop me a like and a comment, and I'll catch you all on the next one.